Untitled Tarot. I'm Krista Marie. I'm your psychic medium, back with another live tarot card reading from Pueblo West, Colorado. Hey, everybody. Make sure you give me a like. Make sure you give me a follow. Share this video and drop your zodiac sign below. But happy January 8th. Happy birthday to my Capricorns that are celebrating out there. We have such beautiful energy in the universe, the things that are happening right now. So we're going to be talking about that. Of course, we're going to be pulling some cards for tarot. Today is the sun. The sun is in Capricorn. The sun, Mars, Mercury, and Venus are all aligned in together, and it's transformation day. Today's a day of good news. So today I'm going to be talking about good news in love, good news when it comes to career. Okay, so if you guys would like to get a card, digital gifts, I can't even talk right there. Digital gifts are appreciated, right? It's so much fun, but nonetheless, we're going to be having fun here into this day. So thank you so much for joining. So if you're new here, let me know that you're new. Like this video, share this video. If you would like a personal question, save those, right? Because I will answer those. How you can get a personal question answered? Well, I'm looking for somebody to do the meteorite. You can send me a digital gift, a big digital gift right there, gets you that question answered. Or you can go to my website right there where it tells you and purchase a reading. You can get an astrology reading or you can get a psychic reading. But if you want something free, all you got to do, follow, like, share. That's a good thing. And I'll read for you. Just drop your zodiac sign. Who do we have? Thank you, guys. Looking for, and I go live every day, Monday through Friday, and every Sunday. That's right. I'm working 6 days out of the week for you guys. Going live. I'm a psychic medium, astrologist, Reiki practitioner, but I'm known for my spooky, accurate readings, okay? So digital gifts definitely help me out. Thank you so much. Coins actually do. I appreciate you. So drop your zodiac. I see you there. See the purple heart, the little witchy in here. Thank you so much. So drop your zodiac sign. If you're just doing a digital gift, drop your zodiac sign. I am having a special. If you haven't noticed, if you've been following me, I have been an active participant in the TikTok shop, okay? For those who purchase from me, from the TikTok shop, you're going to get a candle lit. Now, I just double checked. It does take about 24 hours to process, so I will be doing this, setting up for the new moon. I thought this would be perfect. I'll be doing it for the new moon. So for those who want a candle energy, all you have to do, no minimum purchase on the TikTok shop. The bigger the package, sure, I'll do that too. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your support. If you noticed, candle spells were off the menu. I'm only doing them that way now. All right, let's see who we have. Let's call out any zodiac signs. What we want, thank you. Looking for that meteor shower. That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing the video. I appreciate you. Who do we have? Drop your zodiac. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are liking. You're dropping the coins. Should we just let's just start off with the basics, right? Let's just start off with the basic energy, just to kind of get you guys going. Okay, so the moon's in Virgo. The moon's in Virgo right now at 28 degrees of Cancer in the 5th house of Leo. Okay, so there's things about making decision, reorganizing, clearing files, getting things together, dealing with today's challenges. Some of you guys might be feeling a little down in the dumps. There might be a low period, but now there's going to be something that's coming through. I feel like there's a huge breakthrough, unexpected possibilities. Good news is coming here. So we're going to be talking about that good news. What good news is coming? So all you have to do, start out with your zodiac sign, trying to get all of my people who did the coins. Thank you. Right? I hope so. Yeah, I guess we'll just go back down to the zodiac list, just saying hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. I see you here. Thank y'all for joining. Got viewers in here. Appreciate you guys coming in on out. It's around lunch break, post lunch break, yeah? That's where times you start coming on in. Thank you. All right, well, let's go down the zodiac list, okay? Let's start with Aries. What's the good news? What's the good news, okay? Let's find out what is the good news today. Let's start with Aries. Aries sun. Aries rising. What is the good news that you're going to hear today? Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's take a look. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So Aries, there's some inner feelings, self-care, self-love. There's something that you were insecure about, okay, Aries? Now you're going to feel a little secure about it. Now you're getting that confirmation. Now you're getting more closer to understanding how you feel in this situation, okay? So I feel like there's a breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough. Maybe you're not feeling the best, Aries, but you're going to have somebody there that's going to take care of you and take care of that energy there for you. Oh, yeah, there it is. The star card upright. Aries sun, Aries rising, new energy, hope, calm, faith. There's a new purpose, spirituality, and good fortune is coming here for you. Very much so. Very good there for you, Aries. All right, let's get to Taurus. Taurus sun, Taurus rising. Taurus, let's take a look here for you. What is the good news, Taurus, 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 Taurus? What is your good news? Oh, we got some. The good news here is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? You're looking at the long term. Taurus, this is great for you. You're looking at the long term. You're looking at the hard work. You are being diligent in your planning. And you're being grateful. If anything, you're investing into something in the future that you know it's going to pay off. Now here, Taurus, this is something else of almost like a warning. Keep thinking positive like this. Don't let any negative thoughts or anybody's negative acting affect how you are going to go about your business. Okay. There's not everybody's going to be on your team. There's not everybody's going to like what you're doing, but Aries sun, Aries rising, you know what you are. Just stay confident. Okay. Make sure that you're guiding there with yourself. Gemini sun, Gemini rising, Gemini, what is the good news? The good news. Okay. Whoa, you're going to get a little bit of confrontation first, but there's the good news. Okay. Five of Wands upright. There is some competition. There is some conflict. There is a disagreement. There's a strife. There's some beef. There's some catch me outside business with Gemini, sun and rising. However, you're not alone in this. You're going to get help. You're going to get support. There's some good news, meaning I think you're going to beat your competition, or anybody who's trying to compete with you is obviously not doing a good space. And if anything, I see self-development, Eight of Pentacles reverse. You being, don't let this person take your passion away, okay? You might be a little sad in the dumps. You might be like, what's going on? But there's something good that's coming here for you. I see a payout. I see a benefit. But yes, heads up, Gemini, somebody's here coming for you. Make sure you be careful, okay? Cancer sun, Cancer rising. What is the good news, Cancer, that you have coming out here for you? Cancer, we have the Lovers reverse. So there's some disharmony. So maybe you're single. Maybe there's something going on here, Cancer. But, you are... If anything, this is a realization. You know about your bad choices. You know about the conflict. You have a fear of commitment, Cancer. You know the imbalance in your life, okay? The good news is the Fool upright. There is a redirection. There is a new beginning. There's a new possibility. You just have to take that route. You just have to believe that you can be on that route there for you. All right, Leo sun. My Leo risings. Leo. Good news. Good news for you, Leos. Leo. Leo. Okay. Oh, Leo, you got this too. So looks like, Leo, that you guys are going to be healing from a confrontation. Leos, I see that you're going to be avoiding conflict, if anything, resolving your differences. Leo, I feel like these feelings are really going to be coming out to light. There's a benefit. You're not a victim. You're the benefit of it, Leo. There's something positive that came out of like emotions, and maybe it's therapy. Maybe it's, a compromise. Maybe it's, I just see some things coming together after a conflict. Okay. That's good news. Maybe you finally get that confirmation or that apology that you've been looking for, that you deserve. Virgo, 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 Virgo sun, Virgo rising. Good news, Virgo. What is the Virgo energy? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, there we go. We got the first card right up there. What's another one? Virgo, what is your good news? Triple access. Okay, so we have self-discipline. We have like that energy of feeling stuck, but I feel like you're getting out of it, Virgo. There is a reward that is coming here. Okay, there's a reward here coming here for you, Virgos. All right, now I also got judgment. So here's the thing, this is a rebirth. There's something that is calling to you, an inner calling, a new phase, a new ambition, forgiveness. If anything, Virgo, with yourself, if somebody's showing you and helping you through a hard time, I love that for you, Virgo. Woo, Libra, my Libras, Libra sun, Libra rising, Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, what do we have here for you? Ooh, I feel that, Libra. Okay, you definitely want to say something, Libra. There you are. Okay, so something's bothering you. You're trying to stay disciplined. You're being truthful. If anything, Libra, I think you found out the truth. Like they say, the truth will set you free. So that's the good news. I don't think nope, you're not trapped. Okay, so Libra, you're going through maybe a separation, a breakup, but you found the truth. Right? You dodged a bullet. As my sister said, I'm not going to be bamboozled. You know, you're not going to be bamboozled. You figured out. You figured out it's not a joke. You're the butt of the joke, Libra. And you're out of it. Okay? So that's the good news. That's the dark side of it. But there's something else that you're dealing with money, the dark side of wealth, something of financial. Be careful. Okay? Don't go to the dark side. Right? Be like Luke Skywalker. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio sun. Scorpio rising. Wow, Scorpio, you came up immediately. You got the 8 of Wands reverse. You got the King of Wands reverse. Okay, Scorpio. So this is a delay. So if anything, it's not that it's bad news. It's that you're not getting it right now. Okay, Scorpio. So Scorpio, there is a little bit of a slowdown. There's a little bit of a delay. That's okay. But nonetheless, don't let this delay lead to impulse. Don't let this, if anything, if this makes sense, you'll know what I'm saying, Scorpio. You'll be like, yeah, okay, this actually worked out. This worked out better than it did. Take the delays as they come is actually a benefit. Aquarius. Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising, Aquarius, ooh, Aquarius, okay. Aquarius, wow. So we have the 2 of Swords, we have the 6 of Cups, Aquarius. There's something here that you're confused about. There's something here that, you know, it's like in plain sight, a choice, an indecision. Here it is. Like, you know, usually this is like a Libra kind of thing. No, this is you, Aquarius. You're having a hard time making a choice. You're having you have good things happening here for you, you know, and you're going through a little bit of a spiritual time, a tough time, but you're pushing everybody away. Now, I feel like, Aquarius, you're living in the past. There is forgiveness here. This is good. I see reconnecting. I see, you know, you reaching out. I see the good news. Yes, you know, reaching out to the past, but don't live in the past, Aquarius. Don't live in the past, because if anything, this is different. It's different. Yeah. Capricorn. I know I skipped you. We're skipping around. Capricorn. Sun, Capricorn rising, Capricorn. It's usually Aquarius I skip, but we're going to go there. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So there is something that's ending. And you guys, I've been reading for you guys. And literally, I told you guys my condolences that you guys were going to be going through spiritual and actual of the veil. Here it is, right? There is an ending, but it's a beginning. There is a transformation. There is a transition. You're going to have the power to do so. Capricorn, there's something here you're celebrating. New friendship, new creativity. You know, out of the darkness comes the light, the support. Okay, Capricorn, you got good news today. Celebrate the good news today. Sagittarius sun. Sagittarius rising. Sag, I didn't mean to skip you, but sorry, Sag. All right. delay. You're dealing with delay, Sagittarius. You're dealing with delay with communication, dealing with a delay, a standstill, resistance. You know, if anything, you're feeling like lack control out of the situation, but that's the good news, Sagittarius. That's the good news about it all, okay? And if anything, there's you right there. This is about a courage, persistence, change. Understand, okay, that you don't just have to wait around. It's not like you. If anything, you're feeling a little bit weary about it, and there's a reason. Put yourself first, Sagittarius. That's the good news. Okay, Pisces. Pisces sun, Pisces rising. My Pisces. Da-da-da-da. Pisces, Pisces. Whoa. Pisces, you got the Eight of Wands reverse. You also have a delay. You also have something that, if anything, you are putting off. But you also got the Tower reverse. So there's something, a personal transformation. There's something that you're going through today, Pisces, that actually is good news. It's a breakthrough. You're talking. You're telling the truth. You're healing. And you're moving forward. You're coming with like realization of like the reality, right? Pisces doesn't like to live in reality. They want to live in their own little fishbowl, and that's okay. But today you're choosing both. And I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Pisces. So good. So that's good energy for today. That's huge with the Mars and Venus conjunction and things that we have, the transformations that we have going on. That is huge. Yeah, a lot of good news. A lot of good news. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I see the ice cream cones. I see that stuff there. Thank you for giving me a like. Thank you for giving me a follow. Thank you for the digital gifts. I was going through the whole Zodiac for you guys. I will upload this video later. Now, let me tell you guys some news for those who follow this channel. I guess I'll type it up here. But if you look on my menu on my website, I'm not casting any more candle spells for people. I do have an instant download of a spell that works fantastic. I have a communication spell. My number one hands down spell that people like. You can download that. It works like a charm. Play it as many times as you want. You need it as you want, right? Other than that, if you want me to physically light a candle for you and put that energy into the universe, the only thing I ask is that you purchase something off the TikTok shop. That's what I'm doing. I am working smarter, not harder. Going back to the bread and butter, doing what I love. And what I love is talking to you guys, shopping, showcasing some cool deals, and exercising. Seriously. So I appreciate it. I'm going back to the bread and butter of what I love. And what I love is live streaming. I love connecting to people. I love talking, you know, and I told you guys this was coming, the economy, what we've been through, you know, and I changed it. I changed it everywhere else, right? And I'm going to change it again. I'm going to piss off some more spellcasters. I already had some people tell me, what are you doing? And I said, don't be fearful. Like, this is my own thing, you know, don't be fearful, right? So what I'm doing is I don't care what you buy, but I've purchased things, refundable samples. I think I got one PR package, but refundable samples on my TikTok shop that I actually use, that I am using, right? And I'm going to go up and beyond of that. You guys know and love me for my fitness, or if you haven't known, you know, I was a personal trainer, fitness nutritionist for years, recorded myself filming for years, and I miss it and I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be live streaming the exercise equipment that I have in my TikTok shop, as well as showcasing my exercises in real time and telling you guys my journey, my diet, everything. I mean, think about it. My golden playbook, open. No course, no journal, nothing to download. I'm just going to be talking about the astrology. I'm going to be working out and connecting with you guys. And I'm super excited to do it. So thank you for the support. Thank you for going with me. Man, Saturn was in my 12th house for 2.5 years, and I'm happy to see that sucker leave. I'm going into the age of Aries, which is motivation, which is exercise, which is integrity, talent, and tenacity. That is my logo. That is me. So thank you guys. Reading your comments. Yeah, I'll light a candle. So this is what I'm going to do. The TikTok shop takes about 24 hours. I don't know who buys it. Okay. So be honest, screenshot it for me. You know what I'm saying? Say, I'll see an item purchased, but I don't know who buys it, but just screenshot it for me, you know? And what I'll do is during this new moon, because I was thinking, how can I make it even better for you guys? Well, we have the Leo new moon coming up, and I'll schedule a live stream. So this is what I'm going to do. So every month, the new moon and the full moon, I'm going to be lighting spells and lighting candles for the people that support and help me. I'm putting that energy back into the universe, okay? So, yeah, that's all I ask. And then, of course, I'll match it. If you're buying a lot of stuff on the TikTok shop, or if you're buying the big bundles, hell, baby, I'm going to make you a candle. You know, like, you guys should know me by now. I'm going to put all the energy in it. But yeah, that's the road I'm taking, you know? That's what I want to do with my life and my business. And I've decided I took a big risk. And here I am. Okay, thank you for the support. Hi, Felicia Gage. Please send me a digital gift or that meteorite. So actually right now, if you guys see that meteorite right here, I will answer 2 questions, right? And it could be astrology, it could be whatever. I'm looking for that big meteorite right there. Someone to hit that goal. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, girl, hey. Hopefully you got your notifications. So yes, you should get something from your TikTok shop. I'll light a candle. Fab. I love it. Thank you. Yes, that's what I'll do. And I'm going to be doing that every month, full moon, new moon. And I'm going to do it all for you guys together because, man, that's powerful too. That's powerful energy. You just bought something. Thank you. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Let me know. Send me a message. Thank you. Because I've been making a list of everybody. And then send me your intention. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you. You're supporting me. This is what I want to do. I'm working smarter, not harder. You guys know I went through a heavy burnout. Saturn went in my 12th house in 2021. Was dealing with all of that for a while. Been through a lot. Thank you guys so much. I can't tell you so much how happy I am. Thank you. How cool. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm putting things on there that I'm actually using, getting, showcasing for you guys. And the biggest thing that I like is exercise. I like to exercise, and I do through fitness. Not the gimmick shit. Like, I'm going to tell you what actually really works. So let me tell you something about myself. When I was 26 years old, right from my first Jupiter return, I had a vision, right? I just graduated college with a human resources degree. And, of course, I went into fitness, right? Immediately. I went into something else. But I started a business. I wrote a business proposal. I walked into a gym and I said, hey, can I speak to the owner of the gym? And I scheduled a meeting and they gave me the meeting, and I walked in and walked out and sold them my idea and a whole department. So that was huge. And that took over my life like for over 10 years. I was one of the youngest trainers. I was not only training, but I was leading, teaching, and showcasing other people how to do my program. I came out with it blew up. I don't know if you guys saw it, like macros, macronutrients. Like, it was that was me, girl. That was me. That was me. We got into that huge, and I sold them my thing, and I became a sister partner. And then I moved to Colorado, and I was like, I'm going to put all this energy into myself, right? Because I was training not just people who were getting married. I was training athletes, MMA fighters. I was training, jiu-jitsu, everybody, like people. My thing was people in the industry, people who are in the entertainment industry, people who are doing things with their lives, Not to say not getting married is doing something with your life, but you know what I mean? It's what I was aligned to. That was cool, but just like anything, it gets a little crazy. I started fighting not fighting, but actual fighting. Do y'all remember the 4 Horsemen? Do y'all remember Ronda Rousey? I'm going to name drop. I hate to do it, but I'm going to name drop. Nobody really likes her that much, and I know why. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it, right? She's a tough bitch. But part of her crew was my fighting partners, Jessamine Duke, right? She was in the same fight camp as me, Kristen Marie, believe it or not, Eddie Bravo, and Jelly Bean Fighter. Can't remember the other one. And then Jessamine Duke. with Ronda Rousey, right? We were all of us doing our thing, fighting. I was teaching them yoga, teaching them Pilates, teaching them all that stuff. And then it was all crazy. And then I moved, right? And then when I moved, I had that vision that you guys know and I told you about. Like I was going to have a son. I was going to go in powerlifting because I broke my foot, you know, literally in half fighting. Long story short, yeah. So here I am again, pouring that energy back into myself, you know, and look at that cycle. I get another opportunity. I did so many, I have not casted my own spell in like a while. And finally I was like, you know what? It feels good. I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to focus on me and my family and focus on the people here, back to bread and butter. So there you go. Sorry, chit-chatting. Lots of talky-talky. I've been doing readings today, psychic energy. And when I'm like that, I just go blah, 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 blah. Just what I'm known for. But yeah, thank you all for the support. I'll be exercising and I'll be showing you guys what I do. But while I'm exercising, I'll be talking on the mic, right? I'll be talking about astrology. I'll be talking about whatever, you know, I'll have it on the screen, you know, both stuff. I'm going to try it out. I think it's pretty cool. Thank you guys for your support. So that's the goal. So y'all get back in there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Speaking of astrology, right? Do y'all want to take a peek? You can look at stuff, or we still want to do cards. Who do we got? I don't know. I'm so excited. Thank you guys. I'm cheesing. She's like, yes to everything. Who do we get? Oh my gosh, we got some digital gifts in here. Thank you. And what's my end game? Why am I doing this? Well, I was stressed out, yo. As much as I love you guys and everything, I was stressed and, you know, and people were waiting for their sessions. And I was like, you know, I don't rush it. You don't rush the energy. So I finally took time off for myself, took time to rebuild myself, focus on love. And that's what I'm doing, giving the love back. And I want to keep going, but I don't want to burn myself out, you know? So I appreciate you guys. Maybe one day, maybe next year, I'll get back to doing customized spells, or who knows. But for now, this is what we got going on. All right, so let's take a look at the astrology. Let's see if I can screen share. Here we go. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. There it is. So let me move this stuff around. There we go. Hey, man, this is so cool. Okay, there we go. You guys, is that okay for you? Let me get this out of the way. Well, I guess somebody sees it. Whatever. I don't really care too much. Wait. Maybe I'll put it right here. I know, I still got to advertise for myself. I still run a business. I still got to pay my mortgage. I got to eat still. Okay, there we go. I put it right here. It's so I can't stand it when it's distracting. I'm a Gemini. I can't even fucking read. All right, I'm sorry. See how I am? ADHD at its finest. Virgo, being a perfectionist. Okay, there we go. Oh man, why do you keep spamming me, man? This person right here, I don't know, like you just keep popping in. I've like blocked you so many times. Obsessive, Scorpio energy, obsessive. Thank you for mooting in. I blocked them. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's get into it. Hey now, right? I know. I know. It was just like, what's the dealio? Okay. You're gonna get the time. All right, we got the cursor. I got my cursor. Okay, so let's look at the selenium. That's insane. And notice the selenium. I just got the chills when I said that. It's the planets in the same sign, in the same house, bunched up together. I mean, it's like all the siblings sitting in the back. They're probably not going to get along, but whether they like it or not, they're all working together and they're all going to the same destination, okay? That's the biggest thing. And if you're an only child, then that's probably a nightmare for you. Think about, think about that, right? Like lack of space. But that's the biggest thing. Now, here's eighth house. Here's the kicker. The Scorpio-like energy, right? The thing about it, we're learning something about ourselves. Today's the good news day. I told you about that earlier. And if you want to watch the week ahead, you can go back to my YouTube channel and watch it. But today, the day by day, this is good luck. You might be delighted by good luck. You might be happy for other people's good fortune. That's even better. That's like, it's like saying to yourself, I'm happy that they're happy. And when you walk away, guess what? Good things happen for you, happen to you. You just found out some Jerry Springer stuff. Ooh, girl. I don't know if that's the kind of happy. You might not, but we'll talk about that. Girls, yesterday, when I was talking about how volatile, I literally posted it on my Facebook, and I was talking the reading of how today was very volatile, it was very frustrating. Remember I was saying that's very frustrating energy? Well, while we were live streaming, there was an active, crazy person with a pew-pew in Colorado Springs, and my notifications were going off. People were going crazy saying like, hide inside. And then you said that you got some message right during the live stream. Like, yeah, yesterday was volatile. Yesterday was frustration. Yesterday was grumpy, right? As hippie chick said, grumpy energy. Okay. So today, Mars in this Capricorn, okay, that momentum has luckily, taken down. However, it's sorting out the underlying problem so you can forge ahead. So insurance, policies, resources, taxes. If you fucked up yesterday, right, you're going to pay the piper today. But if you were good yesterday, then, not so bad, not so bad. But that's the thing. But the thing is, whatever issue is happening, whatever problem is going on, you're going to discover it. But you're going to probably have to like make a phone call or whatever. Very Virgo-like energy, do that. Another thing that we have is just that strong drive, a strong drive to move forward, a strong drive to have better action, a strong drive to, put ideas into action. And that's coming from like even that opposition from Jupiter. Because even if Jupiter is retrograde right now at that 20 degrees, it's still expanding that area of our life of what is safe. What are we connecting to? And then through stress and what we're going through, we're thinking about like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go through this, or I feel grateful for that. It's kind of like the unseen being heard, but it's also letting you know, like, excess, don't go in excess. Even myself, I know I've been so tempted to pursue my goals, do my goals, but I'm like, even last night, I was like, I'm tired. If I stay up late and do a paranormal investigation, who knows? Maybe nothing's going to happen. Maybe we're all tired. And I was just like, I'm just going to go to sleep. And I did. And I went to sleep. I feel good. All of you guys ended up crashing out. It was just part of the energy. So that's okay to have this, positive attitude, but to be able to, pace yourself. Now, Venus, here it is. Venus is in Capricorn, but notice it's shifting into a little faster gear in Libra right now. So you're asking yourself, what really matters? What is committed? What are your boundaries? What are you building solid? What reminds you of love? What reminds you of legacy? What is being clear to you? So there's a secret, there's something around you that, you weren't too sure about. Maybe it was causing you a little bit of stress, but now it's like, oh, okay. Now you're understanding a little bit. So it does going to require some researching. It is going to require yourself putting, ego aside, self-esteem, not taking responsibilities and others for granted. That's a big thing. I always tell that to my kids. You have these responsibilities. These are, it's still a big privilege, So it's kind of seeing that as well. Now, signs from the universe, maybe we'll have a better connection, honestly, to spirit today. Now that Mercury is in the 8th house, right? Getting those messages from spirit, but it's also reflective time. It's a time for like lasting growth. It's a time for the truth the truth. The truth will set you free. That's, but it's like, what do you do with the truth, right? And that's where people kind of, where it's hard for them to bridge the gap, because sure, you could express the truth, but like, let me be honest, as people say. But once it's time to apply it, it's like, where's the compromise? Where's the agreement? Where's the doer? Where's the mental assertiveness? So that's kind of where, because remember I told you guys, if you are talking to somebody and they're not your honey boo boo, right? They're not well, something's up. Something's up. Either something's going on, something's up. And you're not wrong, Find out what it is, right? Find out what it is. This weekend, oh my gosh, drama. If I go live and start doing prayer hands, just know that you're going to just see me rolling around my feet doing jiu-jitsu. No. Oh gosh. I cannot avoid not going out, and it is going to be interesting. This weekend, let's look at it. Let me fast forward to it so you guys could just take a peek, because you need to know this, because I don't think I'll be live at that time. So let's just get it to you there. Where are we at? Saturday. That's what oh shit. That's, yeah, there it is. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why am I saying damn it? Because, like, remember I told you guys January is pretty much a good day, pretty much a good month. I told you to take it in when you need to, right? Happy Thursday, beautiful. But this Saturday, just know that other people are going to be in a mood, jealous, dealing with jealousy, dealing with secrets, dealing with things they don't want to talk about, things that they don't want to admit, rigid. I'm just going to have to listen and not judge that day. But here's another thing. Why do I have to be at a kid's birthday party that day? That is and I'm not the kind of parent just dropping off my kid. Like, I'm going to be there, and damn it. Oh no. I'm thinking, oh no. So to have, okay. Every time I see these things, and I tell my kiddos, like, be careful, be safe because of this, and that's the thing. So, shit. I even told my daughter this morning, and she goes, does that mean we can't go, Mommy? And I said, no, that just means that I am going to be watching you like a damn hawk. A hawk, a hawk, a hawk, a hawk. And like I said, if you see me going live randomly on a Saturday, like, hey, okay. But let's talk about it. Let's see. Animals, kids, yes. I'm looking at it because I like to look at it fresh. So not everybody's going to be in their right state of mind that day. Okay? Like, there's going to be friction that day. There's going to be like just avoid conflict. Like, just try, even myself, I'm like biting my own tongue. I'm like, don't be a Gemini moon. You don't have to, you don't have to tell them they're, like, like even my brain, I'm like, well, really, like, that's, yeah, just walk away. So if I'm hanging around some parent and they say some off the wall racist thing, I'm going to get some more soda. That's what I'm going to have to say. I'm going to have to get some more. I'll be right. Just not even, you know what I mean? Because normally I'd go, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? But it's not the time or place. It's not the time or place. You have to work all week, damn it, right? So be careful, because there might be people just honestly just saying something. I just think it's like, Might be accidents. Be careful this weekend too. Some people might be getting in some accidents. But I just see so much desire of wanting to do good, wanting to have a good decision, wanting to take action, wanting to do it your way, but it's almost too heightened. It's almost like in your head. It's almost like when you have this double Scorpio energy, you're kind of delusional. You're kind of basing your actions and your fact off of somebody else, okay? And look at this triple 20. And anytime you see 333, right? It's a warning. It's a spiritual warning saying that you're being protected. 33 is a protection number. 4 is an angel number, letting you know that everything's going to be okay. But when it comes to this and 222, this is about relationships with other people. And I get it. Sometimes we have bad days. We have bad situations. And then you put us in public and you say the wrong thing. Yeah, people are going to say the wrong thing. People are going to, don't write somebody off. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, man, right? Those are the days where I'll be like, if you don't have to be in public, but it's like we can't avoid it. So the joke, right? The universal lesson, I should say even better, is to understand that we can solve problems, we can be proactive, we don't have to take actions, we can avoid conflict and people in a position. Because if anything, I see people in position of power bending it. I see people abusing power. I see somebody, not leading by integrity. So don't start beef with somebody and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go call the police. And then the police is like their best friend, happen to be like their best friend on that shift. You know what I mean? That kind of weird energy. What does 000 mean? Well, it's Antarctic degree. It's home of Scorpio. And it literally is what it is. It's something that you have to go through and learn. It's a huge transformation, big transformation, but it's understanding that, yes, it's like you separating yourself from yourself in a lot of things. Yeah. Numbers. I love angel numbers. Good question. Should we retreat to our bedrooms and read it? That's a good idea. Honestly, yes. But that's the thing. You're not going to be able to avoid. You don't want to hide. Like me, like I can't cancel plans. I can't cancel my daughter's birthday plan. You know what I mean? I'm going to be around the public, random adults. And all I can do, right? All you can do is just control your reactions, control how you respond to people, which would be a true test, right? Just a test, because even like I've heard off the ass things. And even myself, especially, I was like, yep, Saturn is transitioning signs. Yep, Neptune is transitioning signs. Like the Aries energy, the fire energy, the boldness is coming out. People are being bold. If anything, I've noticed people are saying things they don't usually say. People are attempting things they don't really say. People are kind of making it their business. Like a different side of Aries, not the motivation, not the lead, like the first. It's like a, hey, how did you get here? It's different. So you're telling me to watch my resting face. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, you guys are funny. Good questions, though. You guys have any questions about the energy? Chiron, these two have been working side by side. I'm ready for Saturn to get out of Pisces. I mean, I'm grateful for it. I get it. Saturn in Pisces was, a sense of responsibility of art and empath and healing. I'm tired of healing, man. I don't know about you. I'm ready for the reward. I'm ready for the sun to hit my face. I'm ready for the woohoos. And I get it. Life can all be, a bunch of great days, but man, I can try, right? We can all try. But it's basically everything that we manifested, everything we've embodied, everything we believed in. It's reminding us that yes, we need dreams.